The next one, we come to the next biggest, and this has actually gone up recently. They now own 30 NFT Worlds. This is the second biggest one, Skuxxverse. Wow. And if we go over here, we also bought this to you on a Freestyle Friday. You remember, Morland?
Yeah.
At point 2. You know, I like eating my own medicine. Trying out my own stock. What is it?
Don't smoke your own supply.
I enjoy smoking my own supply. Don't get high off your own supply.
That's what it is.
I'm the opposite to that. Every project that I'm excited about and I tell you about, I try to get into. So we did bring this to you under 0.2. It went as high as 0.6. And I still think that this is a really great entry point. So, we've shown you the Sandbox Decentraland is very expensive for the same amount of space as NFT Worlds. It's just crazy. Then we've shown you the big boy for a relatively fair price considering the size of land, NFT Worlds. Then we've shown you Worldwide Wetland and Metaverse, which are sort of 2 Ethereum. And now we're looking at, okay, 2 Ethereum's a hard entry. What can we get into? So this for me is a really good place still to buy at 0.387. Recently, I just want to show you, it went as high as 1. It's a relatively new project, very new, about a month old. But the nice thing is that you'll be getting world airdrops for being a part of owning this and also playing in their worlds, right? So that's one to look at. The next one here with the next highest, so we've got Break Club and Hero Galaxy. Hero Galaxy is a very new project, owns 10 lands, and I think if you go to NFT World's Twitter, they show you the Hero Galaxy's world as well, so they've already built on it. And again, that's a great entry point. Now, personally, from an investment perspective, just my own feeling, and maybe my logic is flawed, I don't know, but I would rather spend the same amount of money, because even a bit cheaper, and buy into a project that's got 30 lands versus spending the same amount. Let's just assume this was 0.38 and buying into a project that has 10 lands, right? Just because it makes me feel like these guys have got bigger plans. Because do you agree with that? I don't know if it's the correct logic.
Yeah, I guess it really just depends on what you see the value of these two being, right? Like Skuxxverse, what are they going to do with those 30 lands? Are they developing on all 30 and it's going to be a massive metaverse player, or are they just holding them to flip and put the ETH into a treasury or something?
No, I don't know if they're developing all of them, but I agree with you. It is important. They're definitely developing some of them. So let's have a look here. So it's a unique metaverse project which grants its token holders access to its custom-built metaverse. Okay, so that was what was on OpenSea already. Phase 2, develop NFT Worlds to create more community-branded real estate and incentivize community gameplay. Monthly token holders world airdrop to Skux holders. Then roll out the token color incentive.
Maybe their plan is to maybe the plan with that drop of world token, maybe their plan is just to accumulate world token through holding 30 worlds, even if they only use one for their own Skuxxverse or whatever it is, and they just use that as rewards for people who hold their NFT, because they would be getting paid, right, for the world token as it's used. I don't know. I'm not trying to speculate.
No, I think you're right. Right. So yeah, I mean, look, I think the best thing to do if these types of projects interest you is to jump into our Discord and get this Excel sheet and do your own research. Go